The Kansas men's basketball team received 54 out of 65 first-place votes yesterday, reclaiming their spot atop the AP rankings for the 10th week this season. Two other Big 12 teams managed to stay in the top 10, with the Longhorns sitting in the 9 spot, and KSU, who beat UT at home earlier this year, occupying number 10. One thing Kansas's conference counterparts don't have this week: the Big 12 Player of the Week. For the second time this season and the second time in his career at Kansas, Cole Aldridge is just that. After a lot of groaning from Kansas fans about the big man's play in January, he had an absolutely massive outing against Missouri, where he was 3 blocks shy of a triple-double. The Bloomington, Minnesota native brought that same paint presence to Manhattan, where he led the Jayhawks in scoring and rebounding with 18 points and 11 boards. Apart from his shooting percentage from the field, the second Player of the Week award is backed by more impressive averages in scoring, rebounding, and blocks. Just what the Jayhawks need to protect that shiny #1 ranking that has cursed college basketball teams this season. Cole talked about his recent performance and the #1 ranking.
You know, we just tried to use our posts and just get a presence in there. You know, we try to do that every game, but I think it was definitely effective when, you know, they threw the ball in, we're able to get fouls and hit free throws. And the older guys will tell you, we really don't care. I mean, you tell us that we're #1 in April, you know, we'll get excited, but right now it's just a number, and we got to really prepare for a good Colorado team.
As Cole mentioned, KU continues west on I-70 for tomorrow's game against the Colorado Buffaloes, who have struggled since the beginning of conference play, winning only 2 games. The Jayhawks come into Boulder sporting a 22-7 advantage all-time on CU's home court. Kansas has also won 40 of the last 41 meetings between the two teams. You can catch the game on ESPN2 at 8 p.m. tomorrow. From the men to the women now, Bonnie Henrikson's team also made Big 12 headlines Monday when forward Carolyn Davis brought home the hardware as the Big 12 Freshman of the Week for her performances against Colorado and Missouri. The 6'3" freshman from Houston went for a career-high 20 points in the Jayhawks' 61-59 win over Missouri on Saturday, a game in which she managed to make all 8 of her attempted free throws. Davis also had a career benchmark last Wednesday against Colorado, when she recorded her first double-double as a Jayhawk with 10 points and 10 boards. Over the course of both games last week, Davis went 11 for 18 from the field and averaged 15 points. The women's basketball team returns home to Allen Fieldhouse on Sunday, February 7th at 1:00 p.m. for a game against rival Kansas State. Even though the basketball teams have been taking a lot of the sports spotlight over the last 24 hours, the baseball team also managed to break its way into the headlines. The Jayhawks are ranked in both the Rivals College Baseball Preseason Top 25 and the National Collegiate Baseball Writers Association Preseason Poll. For the Rivals Preseason Poll, the team has earned its final spot at number 25 and is number 33 in the NCBWA Preseason Poll. Other notables from around the Big 12 include Texas, who is ranked #1 in both polls. Oklahoma and Texas A&M are in the NCBWA poll, with the Sooners at number 25 and the Aggies at number 28. But neither OU or A&M are in the top 25 of the Rivals preseason poll. KU's baseball team is looking to qualify for the NCAA tournament in back-to-back seasons for the first time since the 1993 and 94 seasons. Kansas opens up the 2010 season at home against Eastern Michigan on February 19th. If winning the spring season opener against Drake wasn't a good enough way to start off 2010 for women's tennis, they just added a new facility. Sort of. Kansas Athletics Incorporated paid $3.1 million to purchase Lawrence's First Serve Tennis Center. The Jayhawks should be familiar with the facility, considering they have practiced there for the past 4 years.